And now, it's time for KGTX 7 News. With Leeler Sims, Joshua Cluette, Natalie Jernigan, Stephen Bernardoni, and Pat O'Reilly.
Hi, we're at the Adriatic Cafe in League City, Texas, where we're here for a community spotlight event. We're joined with the owners inside, where they're going to be talking more about what's bringing people to their cafe, the price, the food, the quality, and why wouldn't you show up to a restaurant that's got those great values. We're going to head inside, as I said, and speak with those owners, find out more about why they started this establishment and why others are being driven to this location. If you happen to be in League City around FM 646, you might smell a new aroma coming from the nearby strip center. Adriatic Cafe, which just opened 2 months ago, is already turning heads and growing smiles as their Google review score of 4.7 proves overwhelmingly positive. The couple, Dominic and Anissa Alagna, both from different backgrounds, found ways to relate on the idea and agreed to start their dream business.
Well, when I grew up, my mom was a waitress, and back then it wasn't a whole lot for daycare, so she used to tote me around to work all the time. So my babysitters when I was a kid were always bartenders. So I just grew up in the environment. You know, my first job was 12, 13 years old, bussing tables. I ended up being a bar runner at a place on a golf course when I was like 14. So I kind of ingrained with my mom.
Personally, I've always loved the experience of getting people together around the table, the gathering of family, friends, and the memories you make. And Dominic here has always been passionate about food and cooking.
And of course, just like any other restaurant, they have their highly recommended menu options, both entrees and desserts. What are some of the more popular options that you find most of your patrons enjoying and ordering?
The Alfredo is probably the biggest one. So our bread, we do all of our bread homemade. We do all our pizza dough homemade, but the Alfredo it's got a thick, very creamy sauce to it. So if you pair that with the homemade bread and it turns into something that you can just kind of soak up with the bread, it's a big winner. It's a lot of people like it.
And like many restaurants, they're open to new ideas and feedback, which the owners say only strengthens their business and customer service.
We love when guests will come and give us feedback, but as well feel comfortable enough to give us those requests or an idea, like, hey, like if you just add this one thing to the menu. And I love that we are more often than not are able to do it.
And for those who don't wish to leave their house but want a taste of Adriatic, there are third-party delivery options that people can utilize. What are some of the platforms that people can order on?
You can order off of DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats.
And how does the traffic seem to be on those apps? Do you get quite a few delivery requests?
Yes, we get quite a few every day. Towards dinner, we get quite a lot.
I believe y'all also do catering, is that correct?
Yes, we do catering. We have really good pricing, very good portions, and frankly, I don't think anyone can beat our pricing, so we do tend to get a lot of catering orders. We do deliveries, pickups, anything that makes it easier for the guests. We also do offer a lot of promotions, a lot of discounts for our senior citizens, for our first responders, veterans. For example, on Tuesdays, we give 20% off. We offer 20% off to all our citizens, senior citizens, and the first responders, veterans also receive a 20% off on their food bill any day of the week. We are proudly veteran-owned and operated, and we strive to be helping the community in any way that we can, so that's one of our ways too.
In League City, I'm Stephen Bernardoni for KGTX 7 News.